Ghanaian light chicken soup. It is fresh, comforting, and absolutely delicious, and only requires a few key ingredients. So starting off with the seasonings we need for the chicken. We are first of all going to get 4 garlic cloves, and we're going to smash these. Then we're going to get half an onion, and we're going to chop it up roughly. So all of the vegetables that we're chopping up right now are going to be going into a blender. Moving on to the all-important ginger, you want to take about ½ an inch, peel it, and also chop it up roughly, just to make it easier on our blender. Now you can't forget the heat. Here I'm using a Scotch bonnet pepper. You can use as much as you like, depending on how much heat you like. So you want to add this to a blender along with ½ a cup of water, and then you want to blend it down thoroughly. Then you want to take around 1 kilogram of chicken, and make sure that you clean your chicken with water and lemon or water and vinegar. We clean our chicken out here. Please clean your chicken. And then we're going to get our seasoning blend, and we're going to add this to our chicken, as well as a chicken stock cube, a seasoning cube. So here I used a Maggi cube, a bay leaf, and finally some tomato paste or puree. And then we're going to mix this all together. We really want the seasoning that is coating the chicken to be concentrated in taste, so that when we start to make our soup and add our water and more liquids, it doesn't get too watered down. So now we're going to steam this on a medium temperature for around 10 minutes. Then we're going to take 2 large tomatoes, and we're going to add this to the pot. We're also going to take the other half of the onion that we chopped earlier. We're also going to add a bit more water, and then we're going to steam both of these for around 10 minutes on a slightly lower temperature. You'll see that after 10 minutes, the skin of the tomato is more or less ready to peel. So get your hands or get some utensils and peel off that skin. And then we're going to add the onions that we also steamed and the tomatoes to a blender, and we're going to blend this down. The tomatoes have a lot of liquid inside, so you don't need to add any extra liquid to get it to blend down. So we're going to take this blend and add it to our chicken, which has still been cooking away in the background, and mix it all together. You want your chicken to be well covered. This is a soup, so the more water you add, the lighter the soup is and the less thick the soup is. Remember, we're making soup, not stew, so it is a lot lighter despite it looking quite similar. So mix this all together, and then we're going to add some salt or some all-purpose to taste if you feel like it's been watered down a little bit too much. And then you want to cook it down for around 20 minutes on a medium temperature. Around 5 minutes before the end, we're going to add a handful of basil, and this actually makes a big difference to the taste. You don't want to forget the basil, it's just chef's kiss. And cook down for a final 5 minutes, and then your Ghanaian light chicken soup is done. So often this is eaten with fufu, but you can also eat it with rice or any other type of starchy carb. It really depends. But if you want to be authentic, get your hands out, get a nice swallow and dip it in and enjoy. If you like this recipe, please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.